we'll kind of keep it on our Xbox guest here for me. Perfect Dark has been a game that has been in development, I think, for a little over 2 years. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but it's supposed to be an Xbox exclusive. And I'm gonna Google this just to make sure. I know Perfect Dark was Rare's follow-up to the 007 GoldenEye game on the N64, and it was. A lot of people feel it was the better game, but not the more popular game, and people adore Perfect Dark. Here in the last couple years, there was an announcement that Perfect Dark was going to make a comeback. Let me see if I can get the dev. Xbox Studios, developers. So we have the Initiative, Crystal Dynamics, are the two developers. So they are co-developing. Now, the reason that this matters is because the Initiative in particular is going through some changes. And this goes back to what I was talking about. And I've said this once, I'll say it again. I'm going to continue to say this because it's true. Microsoft and Xbox have an issue with cultivating, nurturing, and taking care of their studios.
That's always been a problem. That's been an apparent problem for many moons.
It is why they have issues with their first party catalog. It's because where, again, Sony has taken years to work with Naughty Dog and stay with Naughty Dog. You see that they went from like some random weird snowboarding game in like the late 80s, early 90s, and then we got Crash Bandicoot, then we got Jak and Daxter, then we got Uncharted, then we got The Last of Us, and we'll probably get something else crazy. And you can look at Insomniac. Insomniac had, I think they were the Sly Cooper guys. They had Ratchet and Clank. They had Sucker Punch did Sly Cooper. I apologize, but they had Ratchet and Clank, and then they had Sunset Overdrive, which is not a PlayStation game, but they continued to work with them through as we got the Spider-Mans and so many other games, and Sucker Punch as well. From Ghost of Tsushima is where they are now. They had Infamous before that, Sly Cooper, so on and so forth. They work with these teams and help them develop. They help them achieve greatness. I say that to say this. The Initiative, who is developing the Perfect Dark, is going through a world of hurt. Now, in the last, up to this date, from last year up until this date, the Initiative, again, developing Perfect Dark, has lost their lead game director, their lead design director, their lead level designer, their principal world builder, 2 senior system designers, and 3 to 4 God of War designers who actually jumped ship to help make. Could you imagine what would happen if Disney and Marvel was making Spider-Man No Way Home, and then you hear that the director drops out, then the producers drop out, and then the studio responsible for making the CGI drops out, and then the writers drop out? Like, you
want me to give them bars, G? You want me to give them bars?
Bars, please.
You want me to give them bars? All right, check this out. Let me check this out. What we say last week? If you are not lost in the sauce, then you ain't it, cuz. And clearly, Perfect Dark was supposed to be sauce. I remember the reaction. I remember the global reaction that everyone had when it streamed. I'm like, oh, Xbox, you are here with my purchase money for Xbox Series X. I'm about to get you for Perfect Dark, and I'm going to get you for Halo. I remember having this conversation with G, like, bro, I'm grabbing this. There's some exclusives that I want to play. And then Halo dropped. That was hot for a month. And then other games dropped on Game Pass. I'm like, bro, that's not. That was cool. And then now you have your first party studios that are just not happy. And then your game, Perfect Dark, the one that got people excited, is losing people who can take this game in the correct direction. Like, no, I'm out. I'm cool.
So you know why this is also alarming?
Speak to me.
The Initiative is also the team that's responsible for making the new Fable game.
Oh wow, that's going to be tough.
So, I mean, and just so you guys know, so they did the Perfect Dark Zero. They are responsible for the Rare Replay games. Everwild, the new Fable that's supposed to come out, Mad Dash Racing, The Outer Worlds 2 are just some of the games that I could list on Google. That's scary.
That's terrifying. Those are two huge first party games that is losing very important key players in their development process. I mean, if Fable lose those people, like, bro, that's very alarming because these games are going to be selling points for so many people. And we've said this before, Game Pass can only hit for so long.
Okay, so I stand directed. So I'm looking here. So Playground Games is looking to be lead developers on Fable. So maybe they've got more coming, but that's also weird because Playground Games is most notably known for the Forza series.
So it's going to be
we'll see.
So it's going to be pretty.
So I'm not sure if maybe the Initiative was responsible for some of the older games and under the Fable banner, and they're doing the new one, or if they're co-developing. But there you have it, I guess. Okay. So yeah,
if that's the case, then good.
Yeah, so hopefully it comes out good.
All right.
But see, we try to at least
keep things fair and keep information correct. I mean, even we do our research, and when we're not correct, we will go to Google, which many people would do a quick Google search, double check your facts, your thoughts, and follow up. It's easy like that. It's okay to be wrong too, y'all. It's okay to be wrong, and
it is okay to change your mind. Have more.
But I will never change my mind that math problems are opinion based.
Nope, we're not doing. Nope, I'm not even getting into that conversation. If you don't understand in your order of operations that you go that multiplication and division are the same level, you're literally just supposed to go left to right. If you think because PEMDAS says multiplication division that you have to do multiplication before division, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk to you. Next. I'm done here. Yeah. So before we step away from the fact that Microsoft and Xbox are kind of displaying some of the habits that we've known them to have since forever and a day, is there anything else you would like to?
I just want Xbox to do something better, man. I'm ready for Xbox because like I want them to make. I know Xbox. I pray they have something coming as far as first party that can make a contention. For sure.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. I know Star Citizen.
Starfield.
It's 100% literally Skyrim in space. After I'm looking at the details, it is Skyrim in space. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be.
We'll have to see.
Oh, DadPad Gaming with the 11-month subscription. Yay, DadPad. Yeah. I will subscribe to the Blerd Lines podcast, but I just spent all my money on bills and groceries. So I will subscribe soon.
Yeah, that's okay. But nonetheless, man, like, just be out here. Be great, Xbox. I've said it a million times. Give me a reason to buy an Xbox. And in my particular situation, as of now, Game Pass is not a system seller for me because I find video games art and I like to support the art that I have, that I'm passionate. But I understand for some people that is a requirement, and if that is you, then hey, go for it. Go for what you know.
Coco.